You don't. Yeah, right, great. In the other room, we've got some virtual worlds set up with a screen, and we're going to record the virtual world there. We've got students who are going to be working in groups down here. And we've got me as the teacher up the front, and we're going to try and go live now. As part of the Office of Learning and Teaching Blended Synchronous Learning project, we've been investigating how to unite remote and face-to-face learners in the same live experience using the AvayaLiveEngage virtual world. So to do this, we've created a blended reality learning environment where students in the face-to-face classroom can see and hear remote students' avatars via a projection of the virtual world. And remote students can see and hear their face-to-face peers via a video stream into that virtual environment. In this way, we can have remote students interact in the face-to-face classroom, and the on-campus classes can take advantages of the affordances of virtual worlds. So for instance, we're not only able to have remote and on-campus students experience the same live teacher presentation, but also participate in group work and whole class report back activities. Groups of students in the face-to-face class worked around computers to collaboratively design solutions to problems, and could then share their screen into the virtual world. Groups of students in the virtual world could move into breakout rooms, and then their collaborative notes were automatically shared onto surfaces in the main virtual classroom. This enabled students in both environments to share their ideas and discuss them, almost as though they were in the same class. The blended reality approach allows teachers to expand the space and functionality of their classroom. We can use the virtual to add meeting rooms, lecture halls, and seminar spaces as though they were extra areas in the face-to-face classes. It's possible to have remote and face-to-face students all share their screens with one another and the teacher at the same time. We were able to use movement, gesture, and physical placement for students in the virtual world to simultaneously indicate their preferences in ways that would not have been possible using rich media technologies such as web conferencing.
But yeah, we were easily able to show what we were saying, and then we were able to say it through the microphone to the other world as well, what our screen was showing and what we just brainstormed.
It was pretty fast, and that synchronous capability, it really was there. Yeah.
For history stuff, because I'm a history student, is being able to physically go to places that you haven't been before and get the information now. I think the classroom application of that is tremendous.
I felt like I was engaged in it, and I felt like I was in the classroom. I was there, that was me. I wasn't just like a little character on the screen, that was me.
I was engaged more because I had to actually do something and I had to go to that road. No, well, yeah, it's good because you had to do a task.
I guess if there is that child who is physically struggling in a real school environment, maybe bullying or something's going on, they have the opportunity to actually have a proper education and be involved, and other people not knowing, oh, it is that person talking, we better pick on them. They have no idea. You could put your name as something different, and then they can actually be empowered.
So ideally in the future, the technology will become invisible, so that remote and face-to-face students develop the same sense of co-presence as if they were in the same room. Until then, blended reality, the synchronous blending of augmented reality and augmented virtuality, can be used to take us in that direction.